Hi all, I was asked to talk about my experiences and what I do when students are stuck, just as I received an email from a student. He had been staring at his computer for some time and just didn't know what to do. This is a situation that I'm sure some of you have seen at times too. Some of our students really get stuck, whether it's on a small separate step in a task or if they're overwhelmed by a whole unit of work, which I think I'm probably seeing more at the moment. We can call it learned helplessness, or it could be just that with so much going on, they are currently just overwhelmed. The first thing I really encourage all of my students to do is step back from the problem. I find if they take 2 minutes and close their eyes and think about something else completely or empty their mind, or go for a 30-minute walk, this can sometimes help them to disengage from what they see as the problem or what they're grappling with. Hopefully, then that they can come back and see it in a different light and it doesn't seem as insurmountable as it did in the first place. For students in both the practical catering subject and the more academic technology classes, I find they really struggle to remember that they have previous learning experiences that they can draw on, or even let alone they have access to a variety of resources designed by me and shared with them to help them. This is something that I need to constantly prompt them to go back and have a look at that help, as well as having to reshare the links with them. It is still something that I'm really struggling to sort is how do I organize Google Classroom so that it makes it easier, so that it reminds them that those resources are there. I also really encourage students to do some tasks together, like particularly things like research. This seems to create a stronger shared understanding. I've been less successful with the idea of experts, particularly in the practical catering classes, as this seems to always fall back on me. They seem to think that I'm the expert. We're really starting to talk about the idea that some of our students may have learned helplessness, but I think that this model is a really good start for us as teachers to explicitly unteach our students this culture of learning. Hope it helps.